Houston, and a second ago it was a Texas-sized welcome for their hometown guys. They're fired up and ready to go as they get set to match up with the Jacksonville Jaguars. Josh Lambo now ready to put this one in the air. The ball on the tee. We're set for football. On the ground, this is Lamar Miller. And he will lose yardage and be backed up to the 24. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be second down. Play action from Miller. Now Watson. Okay, there's a tone setter. First play from scrimmage. Stuff him in the backfield.
You know what they were doing last night in the hotel room? Visualizing exactly that. That's what they were thinking about. Making that play, having leverage, lower than the offensive lineman, getting into the offensive backfield, knocking someone down. Just what you said, setting the tone early for this game.
Jeez, you are fired up.
When I see a play like that, I can't help it.
To throw is Watson. And he's got the completion to Hopkins. 10 yards there, good enough for a Texan first down.
And another thing that makes a comeback route really effective is that oftentimes after you've made the initial move, receivers breaking away from the defensive back, and that makes it a really tough play to defend. A nice chunk of yardage picked up there.
A first down carry now for Miller. And he'll take this one for about 4 up to the 40.
Well, if you're a football guy, that's a pretty run because everyone is in sync right there. Obviously, the guy carrying the ball, but how about the people up front? Leverage, athleticism, they created some nice space for him.
To throw on second is Watson. Forced out to his left. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 36. And the return this time will go out to the 42-yard line. Bortles leads the Jags up 1st and 10 at their own 42. Working from the gun, it's Bortles. Over the middle, complete. It's Cole. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. Right off the bat, it's a first down to start the drive, 12 yards.
As a passer, you're always trying to find that open window to throw the ball downfield. How about this one? Right in the middle of the field, right in the heart of a defense.
Spread right, 72.
On 1st and 10, here's Bortles. Now they set up the screen. That's complete. And he'll go down shy of the 40 at the 41. The first down screen pass, good for 5. So Charles, first drive here, little safe completion underneath. Maybe get some rhythm, get your feet wet, so to speak.
I agree, and I like it because it's a lot like a basketball game when you're getting started and you pass the ball around so everyone touches it early and gets involved in the game. In this case, it's not just dumping it to a back and he's able to run with the ball, but you get your offensive linemen involved because they get to get out and run and hit people in the open field. Everyone getting their feet wet early.
They come up now 3rd and 5 following the incomplete pass. So again, they'll throw with Bortles. Eluding the pressure right. He's got the hook up to Lee. First time these two have hooked up this afternoon, and it's a first down.
Well, it's just been an aerial attack all the way downfield, and they're putting it to the defense in a big way right now. What do you think, partner? Do you now run the football? Because they're in a pretty good spot already at the outer edges of a field goal.
But, like you always tell me, you're still far enough away from the end zone that a pass could be a good option here, too.
You know, we always talk about running the ball until people take it away from you. I don't see any reason to stop throwing it until they take it away from you as well.
Well, the early returns here on the opening drive, though, solid. And he's going to fight his way forward here for a modest gain. Benardrick McKinney there to make the stop.
Let's go, let's go. Hey, spread left. Spread left. Check. Green 80. Move. Punch right, punch right, punch right. Green is set.
Now Bortles throwing on second down. Flush to his right. And it's caught. And he's brought down. His first catch, good for 16 and a first. Really been an ideal start for them. They get the turnover on the opening possession. Now here they are moving the ball straight down the field on their first drive.
And that feels good, but you know on their side of the field, all they're thinking is finish this drive off because they took it away, right? So now you got them back on their heels a little bit. Now go down, put a touchdown on them. Look out. You've won the mental battle early in the game, and that may carry over for you.
They get it to him running left. A loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's second down.
So the myth has been shattered. Every cornerback in the league is not just a cover corner. Some of them will stick their nose in there and make plays exactly as we just saw there. A big loss suffered by the offense after that nice tackle.
Here we go.
So they're backed up to the 3-yard line, second and goal. He's going to get it running right. And he'll take this into the end zone. Touchdown, Jacksonville. A great play there. A 3-yard touchdown run. And the Jags are able to cash in for 6. And his kick is right through. Here's Lambeau out to kick this one away. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. The Texans offense now, they get set to head back onto the field. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too caught.
Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Yannick Ngakoue in there to drop him, and it'll be a loss of about 8.
I know there'll be a little bit of criticism there because they went right back to the air after the huge pickup and end up getting sacked. That's often a play that you make. You feel like you've got momentum on your side.
Unfortunately, the O-line failed to hold up. The ball is out. Watson lost it.
On plays like this where the ball comes free, it's often unusual for the team that lost it to get it back because this is the quarterback. The ball gets away from him. Everyone else is trying to execute what they're supposed to do on offense. They're usually looking in the other direction, downfield, or have moved away from him. In this case, though, a teammate is able to come up with the ball.
And incomplete. The contact made the ball roam free and brings up 4th down.
They had enough yards for the first down, but a clutch hit right there defensively jars it free. No first down.
The offense staying out there. They look prepared to go here on 4th and 10.
Come back, come back. Come back, come back.
They're going for it. It's Watson. And it is incomplete. A surprising move to go for it. Predictably, at least somewhat predictably, it doesn't pay off. And that will force a turnover on downs.
Lucy.
Throwing on first down is Bortles. Finding his safety valve here. That's complete. And it's a fumble. And this one's going to go out of bounds, so no recovery. But on fourth down, a change of possession anyway.
Now, I have to admit, partner, that I've often thought that I don't like this rule, where the offensive player fumbles the ball, it goes out of bounds, and they get to keep it.
That's just because you're a defensive guy. That's why you don't like it.
Yeah, you're right. It is a slanted view, isn't it?
But this is where, for the offensive team, the sideline is their friend. Usually it's not there for him.
Yeah, exactly right. I actually played for a guy in college. You know what he used to name the sideline? Sammy. Sammy sideline, and use him well.
Flushed out right. That's into the hands of Westbrook over the middle. His first catch of the game, good for 11 and a first down.
All good. Check. 380.
Bortles now on first down. He'll set up the screen to Fournette. So a nice job to break the one tackle, but not much daylight after that as he's brought down. The first down screen pass, good for 5.
Punch right.
Again, it's Bortles. His pass caught at the 4. 9 yards on the play there, and it sets him up first and goal.
Spread right, 72. Move.
They'll try and run for it with Fournette. And he'll take this one in for a Jags touchdown. A great effort there with his second touchdown here in this first half. And the Jaguars add 6 to their lead. Here's Lambeau out to kick this one away. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. Now the Texans offense, they head back out to do battle here. And last time they were very fortunate, this offense. They went for it on 4, turned it over in their own territory, but the other guys held up. They didn't give up any points.
So how about the guy with the #1 headset on the sidelines, the head coach? That was planned going into it, not necessarily to not get the first down or to have the defense have to hold
But he
up.
trusted his defense.
Trusted his defense very much, and I think that's how he's going to play this game.
Oh, the ball is out. Watson lost it. And did the Jaguars come up with it? They did. He had gained really good yardage, but that's what you tell your quarterbacks, right? Get down after you got the run.
You don't have to prove your toughness. You know, I think that's what a lot of coaches are trying to preach to their guys. Get the yardage, get down, protect the football, and protect yourself from extra hits as well.
380. 4 right. Lucy.
Now after the fumble recovery, it's Bortles. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Bernardrick McKinney coming hard from that linebacker spot. He drops him for a loss of 11. 2 minutes remain here in the first half. We're back to Houston after this timeout. Well, they're in some hot water now. After that sack, it's 2nd and 21.
Hey, spread left. Lucy. Hey, let's go. Trips left. 11. 372. Move.
A fake to Fournette. Now it's Bortles to throw. And this is incomplete. Just his second incompletion so far. He's 8 for 10. I think he'll take 80%.
There's no doubt that he will, but if you're the defensive play caller, you better circle what you just dialed up on your play sheet and come back to it because you just caused an incompletion. You need a few more of those.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down. Shotgun now for Bortles. Escaping the pressure right. Throwing the out route incomplete. That's Lee. They convert on third with a gain of 22.
Lucy. So right.
Bortles now on first down. That escapes the sack. Eluding the pressure right. And they will not get the connection there. It's incomplete.
They certainly thought they had him surrounded and probably thought they were going to get him on the ground and get the sack, but he was able to elude that. And even though it threw it incomplete downfield, if you're a defensive back, you're loving the pressure that you're seeing from your front.
Line of scrimmage, again the 25, 2nd and 10.
Hey, 5-0.
Back to the air on second down. It's Bortles. Toward the left sideline, but it's incomplete. D.D. Westbrook, his intended receiver. And it'll bring up third down.
Had the right idea there, trying to throw it to the sideline, but he led him just a little bit too much, trying to get it out to his receiver. Ends up falling to the ground, incomplete.
Omaha. Lucy. Move. You. 11. Lucy.
Throwing his Bortles on third down. A throw left side, complete to his receiver, Westbrook. And he'll take it down here just shy of the 15 at the 16-yard line. It'll be a gain of 8, but it'll also lead to a fourth down. And Lambeau will put this one through. And that's going to make this a 16-0 ball game. Maybe a little fortunate there. That was leaking a little, maybe leaking a lot, but he got it.
Yeah, he actually was able to make it work. How about the body language, though, right? As he's watching that ball leak to the right, trying to bring it back in, and had just enough to get it done.
And now out comes Houston. And last time they coughed it up, led to a field goal. They're fortunate that it only led to a field goal, but still, they're not happy about it.
Could you sense the relief, though, when they only gave up the field goal? And they were able to trot back out on the field and start this drive. A little more pep in their step because they didn't cost their team a touchdown. But they know they got to do it a lot better than they did on the last possession.
The coach will just be relieved, though, if they recoup with a score here, right?
I think the coach would be ecstatic to see them pick themselves back up and now take it downfield and punch in the end zone without turning it over.
So following the incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from the 25. Throwing again on 2nd and 10. Watson dumps it complete to Miller. And he'll get it up to the 33-yard line. It's an 8-yard pickup, and that'll lead here to a third down. It's hurry-up mode time for the Texans, hustling up to the line. 3rd and 2, Watson. Rolling to his right. He may try and run for this. And he'll slide down to avoid the contact. 10 yards there, good enough for a Texan first down. First down now, but that clock rolling. Watson going to give this one to Miller. And they went the wrong way there. Losing yardage back at the 43-yard line. It's a loss of a yard there, and now 2nd down. On 2nd down, here's Watson. Oh, look at Thomas wide open. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. Now whistles come in. We're going to get a timeout here by the offense. As the clock will stop with 20 seconds to go in the first half. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Watson on 1st down. Underneath for Miller. It'll be a pickup of just 2, and it'll be a 2nd down. So 2nd and 8 here after the pass play for 2 yards on 1st down.
Reset. 3 down. Hey, check. 3 down.
A shotgun snap for Watson. And that's going to be incomplete. 12 seconds left. A.J. Bouye, the fine cornerback, there to make the play defensively. The Texans on 3rd down. They've been okay, 2 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 8.
Down. Black 22. Black 22.
To the air yet again, Watson. And that'll be incomplete with just 6 seconds left on the clock. Watson going to stay out there as they'll go for it on 4th.
Richmond.
They will indeed snap it to Watson. Now he's going to let it go deep back over the middle. And that is going to be incomplete. And just like that, on we head to half number 2. All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. This is taken about 7 yards deep. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here at the 30-yard line. Out come the Jaguars now as they'll go on offense first here in this 3rd quarter. This is sort of what you would call a put-away drive, isn't it? I mean, they score here, especially a touchdown. It's almost out of reach.
It certainly feels that way, and I think that they're going to call their plays accordingly because what you really want to do, even though you know the scoreboard is still up there and the game's going to go on, you think you can take the spirit away from another team, that their drive and will to come back and win can be taken with another score right here.
Still 3rd quarter, but you just get that feel.
Yeah, they're teetering right there on the brink, aren't they?
On 1st down, Bortles. Incomplete.
That one didn't quite make it to the target, but that's not always a function of the strength of the arm of the quarterback, is it? Sometimes there's just too much pressure there. In any case, the ball doesn't arrive.
Ball on the 30 as they come up 2nd and 10. Bortles again here on 2nd and 10. Pass incomplete.
But sometimes you just have to take things into your own hands, don't you? I mean, the offense is really struggling in this game. They're the ones keeping things going. They have to continue to play.
Jaguars on 3rd down. They've been okay, 2 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 10. From the gun, it's Bortles. Open man is Westbrook, complete. Now a loose football. The ball comes out. Bortles now 11 of 17 passing thus far. He's got his guys a 1st and 10.
Move. 11B. So right.
Now Bortles again. Going right side here, and that's complete. And he'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. That goes for a gain of 31. So the big play gets him all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10.
Mike 39, Lucy. Sunday.
Now Doug Marrone with a play clock almost out says, let's take a timeout. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this third quarter. Again, they'll throw with Bortles. And he rifles one incomplete. Carlos Hyde was the target. And now it's second down. Well, not to get too overcritical there because he knows what he's doing, but his shoulders looked a little off kilter there when he threw that.
I don't think you're being overly critical there. You're just analyzing it, and he gets those shoulders right. That pass will go from incomplete to complete.
Lucy.
Bortles will try again on second down. Dancing to his left. Open space inside the 10. Able to make something out of nothing there. 17 yards and a first down.
That's something we have not seen him do to this point, and that's take the ball, tuck it, and run.
Exactly right. His first carry of the game. I guess he picked a good time to do it.
He certainly did. Not only did he have the element of surprise, he's making sure he's judicious in taking off.
They'll try and run for it on first and goal. And he will push his way forward down to about the 3-yard line. It's a gain of a yard, and it'll set up second and goal.
That didn't just feel like good defense there. That felt like pride, didn't it? He's already gotten into the end zone twice, trying to get there for a third time. No one likes to have the hat trick against them.
They'll give it to him up the middle. And he's going to get this back to the 3-yard line and no further. It'll go as no gain on the play, and now they're looking at a third and goal. Third down and goal now, and this Houston defense not backing down. They'll look for one more stop. Working from the gun, it's Bortles. A bullet throw, but incomplete.
Those throwing windows get a lot tighter near the end zone, don't they? And here's the thing. You already probably have 3 points in your hip pocket. You force a throw here and give up an interception, you come away with nothing.
Especially tough in the middle third of the field where he threw that one. They'll run for it with Fournette. And not only will he not get in, he's going to lose yardage. They stuff him back at the 4. They gave it to him in search of his third touchdown, but he's denied. And this Texans defense comes up with a goal line stand. The 4th down run successful. Now they look to pay it off on first down.
Tiger.
Now a first down throw. Watson throwing for his running back, and he's got it complete. And they'll bring him down right around the 13. It'll be a gain of 9, and it'll be second and about a yard to go for the first.
Come back.
Watson. Man open, that's Kiki QT complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets this football out shy of the 30 to the 29. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down. On first and 10, Watson. And that's incomplete. Demaryius Thomas, the intended receiver, and that'll bring up second down.
One thing I have learned, receivers don't mind high throws so much to the sideline, but do that over the middle to them, and not only are the DBs going to throw a little verbal trash their way, when they get back to the huddle, they're going to have a few words to say to their QB, aren't they?
Yeah, hung out to dry a little bit there on the high throw. Luckily fell incomplete. Here's Watson. Throw outside, complete to QT. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. He got 29 yards that time. Still in search of their first touchdown of the game, but they're on the move. First and 10. They'll run it now out of the gun. And he got blown up. Losing yardage on the play back at the 44. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be second down. To throw on second is Watson.
Man, we're into the second half, and this offense has not scored a lot of points, and that was another example of why. I think it's time to open things up and start really trying to move the ball.
The Texans on third down. They've hit 2 for 4 thus far. This will be 3rd and 5.
Black 22.
Play action for Miller. Now Watson trying to force it to Hopkins, and it's intercepted. A.J. Boye with a pick. Thought they had something going there to break that goose egg here in the second half, but to no avail.
Hope was alive until that interception. What a terrific play, taking the ball away after it looked like they were starting a drive.
And now that shutout still standing. You know that's something those defensive guys hold a lot of pride on, too.
No doubt about it. They are excited about where they are in this game.
Bortles leads the Jags up 1st and 10 at their 36-yard line. Here's Bortles to throw. Flush to his right. And his throw is incomplete.
And it is true. You can draft the fastest. You can draft the most athletic guys. But if they don't know the art of positioning, sometimes it's all for naught. In this case, in the right spot, helped force the incompletion.
Yeah, but had his hands on it for a second. Would have been a tough catch, though. Falls incomplete. Now Bortles throwing on second down. Flushed out right. Throwing the out route, incomplete. That's Lee. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. 11 yards there for Jacksonville and a first down as well.
Mike 39, loosen.
Throwing on first down is Bortles. Going up top. And it pops free. The collision there jarred the ball loose and brings up second down. Those passes out that far wide always make you hold your breath a little bit. Felt like it was in the air for a while.
What it does is it allows a defender to gain some ground, come from a long distance, and have a chance to affect the pass.
Bortles. He'll set up the screen to Fournette. And he'll be brought down at the 45-yard line. And give him 9 yards on the second down screen play. Under 4 to play now. Clock running. 3rd down. Bortles to throw once more. And he fires one, but incomplete.
On 3rd and 1, I think everyone in the stadium thought they'd try and run the football there, but they tried to surprise the defense and hit something through the air. Instead, it results in an incompletion.
And with things looking pretty good on the scoreboard, they're going to keep the offense out there and go for it here on 4th.
Hey.
They'll go for it. It's Bortles. He's going to have his running back. It's complete. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. That's a 4th down pickup of 10 yards and an opportunity certainly missed on the defensive side.
Hey, 54, Ricky.
Bortles now on 1st down. Throwing the out route incomplete. That's Lee. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. Another big hitter there. This one good for 18. And looking to put this game on ice in the 4th quarter, but still not afraid to throw it as they show there.
You want to play the game with confidence, and they have a guy who's in control right now. Their trigger guy, throwing it, they feel just as confident with him doing that as they would if they tried to run the ball and run the clock out.
6 yards was the pickup on the last completion, so here's 2nd and 4.
Sunday. Hey, spread right, smack. Hank. Hey, 54, Ricky.
Again, it's Bortles. And he just chucked that one out of bounds, out of everyone's reach. Maybe a wise call not to take a sack in this part of the field. It brings up third down. The Jaguars on third down. They've hit it 50%, 3 of 6 to this point. This is 3rd and 4. Shotgun now for Bortles. He'll get this over to Westbrook. It's complete. And he goes backwards here, losing yardage back to the 16.
Well, that wasn't exactly a work of art, was it?
No, that wasn't a thing of beauty. That's just why I don't play in points per reception fantasy league.
Is that what they call
the receiver
PPR?
still gets a point there. Yeah.
Oh,
and you went that far back. No bueno.
Well, I'll tell you what. I wish I had their defense on my fantasy game.
11.
Bortles going to go on 4th down. And intercepted. Maybe the turning point they need. Picked off by Kareem Jackson. 2-score game here in the 4th, and that pick, it kind of keeps the door ajar, doesn't it?
It does, and you wonder about their strategy because with a 2-score lead, you would think maybe you're just sitting on and trying to drain some clock. It's almost like they felt like, hey, we've got a good cushion. We can keep pressing it. It ended up costing them.
Meanwhile, they take a shot to start the drive, but this is going to wind up incomplete. Again from the 20 after the incompletion. Here's 2nd and 10. Back to the air. Watson on 2nd down. Escaping the pressure right. Nowhere to go downfield, but he's able to get out of bounds and stop the clock here with a 1st down. Late in the game, defense trying to avoid a big play. He's able to work out of the passing game, turn it into a run, pick up the 1st, and stop the clock as well.
And you know in this situation, everything is sped up. The intensity, the thinking, everyone's movement.
Under a heavy rush, and down he goes. Calais Campbell in there to take him down and to take us to the 2-minute warning. Time for a break. We'll come back and see this one out after this. Don't need it all back at once, but you figure they're going to need something here. 17 yards to go on 2nd down.
Come back. Tiger.
From the gun, here's Watson. Oh, he's able to outmuscle him here as he pulls it in. That one goes for 24 yards. 1st down now, but that clock rolling.
Come back.
Now a play fake here on 1st down. Looking left side, and he's got a man. It's Griffin, and he'll be taken down at the 44-yard line. A good pickup there. 8 yards on the 1st down completion. On 2nd down, here's Miller. And he'll be brought down, it looks like right at the 40. Just 4 yards on the pickup, but that's good enough to extend the drive.
2nd and 2 is prime time for a little bit of a gamble, isn't it? Open up the playbook, go play action, toss that bad boy deep. But in this situation, go ahead and give it to your back. Let him pick up a 1st down. Keep the sticks moving.
Looking left side and completing it to Thomas. And they'll be inside the 35 now at the 34-yard line. A gain of 6 there on 1st. Hard to believe his first catch of the game defensively. They bottled him up. That's why they're well on their way to victory.
Put your best cover guy on him and then change the coverages behind him throughout the game. Brackets, double, zone, man, you name it. Make sure he gets a lot of angles.
That throw good for only a couple. It brings up 3rd down. You got the big lead defensively. Willing to give him that underneath stuff, right?
And this is why you work on your tackling. Tackle them after the catch, inbounds, keep the clock running. Just go ahead and bleed the game out that way.
The Texans on 3rd down. 2 for 5 to this point. This time they face a 3rd and 2. They'll try to run for it with Miller. And he's got this down almost to the 20 before he's dropped. 10 yards there, good enough for a Texan 1st down. 1st down now, but the clock continues to move. On 1st down, Watson stepping up. He's going to keep it. The improv on the scramble there gets him 6, and it'll be 2nd down. Now, before this 2nd down play, we'll get whistles and a timeout. as they stop it with 22 ticks to go in the fourth.
Tiger, Tiger, Tiger.
Here's Watson now on second down. That's caught. It's Thomas. And here he'll get it down to the 7. And now before this first down play, we're going to get a timeout here, as they'll stop it with 17 seconds to go in the game.
Richmond, Richmond. Come back, come back. Tiger, Tiger, Tiger.
Watson now to throw. He's going to flip one out here to his running back. And he'll be brought down right on the edge of the goal line at about the 1-yard line. And before this second down play, we'll get a whistle, a signal, and a timeout, as he'll stop it with 11 seconds remaining in the ball game. Second and goal from the 1.
Do jet, do jet.
They'll try to punch it in with Miller. And he fights his way into the end zone for a Texans touchdown. Lamar Miller punching it in from a yard away. And the Texans get a bit closer. All right, now a big two-point conversion attempt still to come. Now Watson. And he will not get away. He's sacked back around the 3-yard line. A very pivotal two-point try that does not go their way. Now it's a big uphill battle for the rest of the fourth quarter.
The attempt was to try and make it a one-score game, right? Touchdown, get 2, now you've tied it up. Instead, they don't get it. Still down 10.
And now he bowls him over. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line. Out comes the Jacksonville offense as they get set to take over here. The clock cannot be stopped here. Defense can't do anything. So kneel it down, take it home.
No doubt about it. It's what you practice for in winning situations each and every week. Victory formation. Take a knee and go on into the locker room and celebrate.
Call it a victory.
We got 76, 76.
Bortles going to look to throw. He's going to float this one deep right side. And it's incomplete. He's still throwing to the very end, but now this game is over. A road win in the National Football League. Charles, you never take that for granted, no matter who you're playing, no matter where you're playing.
You take it and you run with it. And you know you primed the pump all week in your own home facility. No one thinks we can do this. Only people who believe are right here in this room. And then you go on the road, band together, and get it done.